Hello, my pretties. Okay, no, I can't keep that voice up. Welcome to my channel, guys. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, my name is Amy Pumpkin, and today we're going to go through how I did this three-eyed fortune teller look. I called her Lilith, the Forest Witch. So first, let's make sure you're subscribed, and now let's get started. So we're going to start by making our third eye prosthetic. This is a plastic eyeball that I bought from eBay, which is cut in half, and I'm going to make an eye socket or diamond shape around the edge, and then I'm going to fill it in with some skin safe silicone. And I'm also going to make some long thin strips of silicone off camera, which I'm going to use around the edges of the eyeball piece to kind of look like eyelids. So while we're waiting for those pieces to set, we're going to cover our eyebrows. For this, I'm using a water-based glue stick, and I'm really piling it on thick, smoothing it upwards and then allowing it to dry. And then when it's dry, we're going to take some full coverage foundation and go all over the face to give ourselves a nice even base to work on top of. I still can't get used to myself without eyebrows. I just look too freaky. No. No. So now we've got our nice even base, we're going to stipple on some pale green face paint all over the face and also down the neck, but leaving the forehead clear just for now. Now for a bit of contouring, I'm using a moss green face paint to dab on the colour, and then I'm cleaning off the brush and blending it out. Make sure to blend it out while it's still wet though, because if it dries it's going to be a little bit more difficult and you'll need to add more water. Then we're going to take a textured sponge, and using that same moss green we're going to dab on some mouldy, mossy, naturey looking texture. Now we need to get some creepy panda eyes going. So we're taking some black face paint and I'm painting the whole area of the eye socket, and then we're going to set that, when it's all nice and covered, with some black eyeshadow. And then we're going to go really softly over the edges to soften that line. Kind of feeling like Lady Gaga vibes right now. Has anybody else seen that picture? I can't remember where it was from. Lady Gaga, big panda eyes. Yeah. Right, so now we're going to make those contours really nice and sharp by using the black eyeshadow to heavily contour the nose and the cheekbones. As you can see, I'm laying down the shadow and then I'm using a larger brush to blend it out. And then if it needs to be darker, we're just going to keep on layering that black eyeshadow with a fluffier brush. For the lips, we're going to use a dark blue liquid lipstick. This is Foul Mouth by NYX, and I honestly love this colour. It's really unique and a lovely change of pace from my usual black lipstick. Now we're going to take a dark green liner pencil and draw on our symbols. I chose what I think is a Viking symbol for protection and also a key symbol, both of which I found on Pinterest, so don't sue me if they're not that accurate. I just thought they were cool symbols, okay? But once I've got the shapes I want, I'm going to go over them with a couple of layers of rigid collodion, which should sink them in. Now for a metallic element, I'm adding 2 stripes to the bridge of the nose with a silver pencil, and then a vertical stripe down from the bottom lip and over the chin. Now that our eyepiece is dry, we're going to stick it to the forehead using spirit gum, which is a really nice strong skin adhesive. Make sure you've got the proper remover to get it off again after if you are going to use spirit gum. So yeah, we're going to smooth on the eyepiece and then a longer piece on the top and the bottom, and then a longer piece again over the top of them to make some freaky double eyelids. And then when we're happy with the eyelids, we're going to go over the silicone pieces with that light green face paint we started with, and we're going to add some more moss texture to tie it into the rest of the face. Now for a bit of contrast, we're going to add some dark purple face paint to draw in some nice dramatic high arching brows. And then we're going to take a red liner pencil and we're going to colour the inside of that third eye socket. And then we're going to take some watered down black face paint to darken up the edges. Now that silver just wasn't popping enough for me, so we're going back over them with some silver pigment mixed with a little bit of water. I've mixed a decent amount up because I'm also going to use it to drip from the third eye. I figured some metallic tears would be the most sense for a fortune teller with a third eye. To add a bit more definition to the brows, I'm underlining them with a bit of bright green face paint. And then to complete the eyes, we're going to fill in the top and bottom waterlines with a black liner and some black mascara. And then to add a bit of juiciness to those scars, I'm adding some dark green lip gloss with a spatula, just to those sunken lines where the rigid collodion has shrunk the skin underneath to make a little bit of a dip. That way it keeps the lip gloss in place a little bit more and keeps the shape. And then finally I'm going to paint my hands in the same colours as I used on the face, adding a little bit of purple around the fingertips and using that mossy colour too. And this is the final look with the shawl and the wig. This wig is my first ever Lush wig and I have to say the quality is amazing. Thanks so much for watching this, guys. I really appreciate every single person that watches and subscribes. If you like this video, please drop it a little thumbs up, and if you want to watch some more of my videos, I've picked out a couple that I think you might like. And until next time, goodbye, my pretties. No, I still can't do it. I still can't do it.